should shop at DGG. They care, you know what I mean? Like, they actually care about their clothes and the stuff that they source it from. Like, I don't mean to, like, no hate on the vintage community, but there are some places, some vintage shops I've been to, and I see, like, Zara or, like, Urban Outfitters, like, some pieces I'm like, this is really vintage. But they actually, like, source vintage, like, stuff from, like, 1945 that some grandpa, like, passed down to his kid, and his kid was like, I don't want to wear it, I'm just going to donate, you know what I mean? Like, so, they go above and beyond. Not only do they dry clean, they go the distance.
The mile.
And they're actually very selective too with their pieces. Like, they don't just like skim and just grab whatever looks cool. They actually like research the brand. They even like look at the stitching, like the little details. All that matters to them. Like, it's actually like a bigger cost for them, like bigger than just like clothes or what looks cool. Like, they actually like care about how clothes tells a story on how each person wears it. So, yeah. GG.
This is Abdi, and me and Carlos do DGG. We source clothes, we buy clothes, we sell clothes, and then we style clothes. Exciting part is just finding like things that we've been looking for or ages, and like that craving of like finding things and being able to find something you love and like sharing it with people that want to buy it and wear it also kind of makes me appreciate it a little bit more. But other than that, it's like not trying to smell like a cigarette when I'm selling clothes,
Kind of like how this all started, it was unintentional, just because we were always thrifting together and kind of like talking about the things we thrifted, sharing it with like homies, like in person, like whenever we saw a friend, they'd be like, oh, what are you wearing? We're like, oh, these are thrifted pants or whatever. And just like slowly through the people we've met, we've like learned about different garments, and just started kind of just building from there. It really started like after COVID, when like restrictions were going on and stuff like that. We would always like hang out in like each other's rooms and like have like a pile of clothes. And like slowly it started like piling up, and we're like, wait, we gotta get rid of some of it. So we did like our first pop-up, it went well, and then like from there we slowly like started just doing more markets.
It was like $79. And then across over there, there's this woman selling little petite white women's clothing. And it's like, one, this is in Brandy Melville, so I don't really know why everything is the same size. And two, why are you selling a dressing gown that has like old water stains on it for $79? Like an old woman wore that to sleep.
That's a good take.
And it's like, all of the wool stuff has holes in it, and it's like, I know some insect ate that up in your closet or in the warehouse you got it from for like $3, and now I buy it for $80. That feels wrong. But you know what? The reason I'm standing in this spot right here is because there's one shop in this whole place that won't treat you like that. Okay?
What's that shop? I'm on my toes.
That shop? They will dry clean your wool and your trench coats and your wool coats, all of the shit you buy, all of the beautiful pieces you buy from them. They dry clean before you purchase them, and then you have to go pay $50 to get a dry clean because you're like, this seller didn't get it from the fucking basement of a warehouse in Pennsylvania and pick it up and put it in the trunk of their car. Now it smells like shit. No, actually it smells lovely because they paid that $50 dry clean price, and they sell it to you at a fair price.
They go far.
Consumer.
They go far and beyond.
They go above and beyond these brothers and their friends. They really
Well, them two.
Those two. Who is that house?
He's their, what is it, assistant?
Model.
He's their model.
Give him a turn.
He's their employee. Employee of the month.
Yeah.
I like finding weirder things, like especially like when you find certain things. Like we sold a jacket earlier today, and I didn't know what the pockets were for, but I was able to talk to a guy that knew what it was for, and it was basically like to hold a pocket watch, and then it has a little pocket, but it's closed off, and there's a little inseam for it, and then you're just supposed to throw like scratches, like coins and like screws and stuff like that in there, and then there's inner pocket where you can put your stuff, like personal stuff, meaning like wallet, IDs and stuff. So when you're working, it doesn't like drop out of your pocket. It's inside the pocket. Like things like that make me appreciate clothes way more. And then on top of it, like why it's made. So like what was the thought behind it?
My name is Adrian, and I'm here with DGG Boys. I'm with Carlos here. I'm with Avi as well.
I heard that you're their first customer ever.
I'm their first customer ever.
Tell me the story about that.
From I think 2021, I was a little boy. They seen me grow into a man.
Wow.
It was cold as shit outside.
Uh-huh.
And I saw their booth from like far as fuck. And they had like really good sweaters. And keep in mind, I was cold as shit.
Okay.
So you know what, I'm gonna go check them out. And I did. And they were there. I was like, damn, they look cool as shit. So I started talking with them and I bought some stuff. And here we are, we're in New York. I bought a lot of things from them. I modeled a couple times for them as well. Maybe like 2022. So yeah, it's been a wild ride. DGG means friendship.
Aww. Cigarette kiss. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. If you get the reference. No, you don't get the reference.
No, I'm like not that cool.
Anime reference.
No, I'm not that cool, dog. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
My name is Ismail.
And what's the story behind your outfit?
My story is that my homie brought this gift, gave this to me, the Volvo, jean jacket, and I was like, I fuck with it heavy, thank you, dog. And then like this one, I just saw the green lady in the subway. No bullshit. I saw her. She was just sitting and chilling. And I was like, whoa, this is cute as fuck. I want to get this. And my homie Abi,
You don't even know his name.
no, I do know his name. It's my homie. he was like, dude, $35. And I was like, hell yeah.
That's great. That's a deal.
I love you. And then we kissed.
Hey, I feel like we should openly embrace kissing the homies.
I agree.
No homo though.
No homo.
No homo. On Shiesty.
On Shi-
On Shiesty.
What about the rest of your fit?
The rest of my fit, I was doing a film for one of my homies, and the director, she gave me her. He was like, "Yo, put these on. They look lame as fuck, but like put these on." And I was like, "They're actually kind of cool. I fuck with them." So I took them. And
Hey.
he gave it to me for the free because he thought he was lame.
You gotta stand up for yourself. That's
Exactly.
great.
I was like, "Fuck no, you just don't know what you're talking about."
No, they just don't see. They don't see the vision.
Nah.
But I mean, like,
Shout out to them.
looks good
Shout out
on
to
you.
them.
And where'd you get that bag?
Exactly.
'Cause I've been
This
eyeing
bag,
it.
My mom gave this to me actually, and this bag has been through a lot throughout history. I love green. One of my favorite colors. One of my many favorite colors. It's gone through cigarette spills, water spills, sugar spills.
A whole lot of
all the
spills.
spills that you can think of has happened in this bag. World War III has happened in this
That bag has been through a lot.
It's been through a lot, and it's been here. It's been with me. Shout out to this bag. This one, I found this at the Goodwill at the women's section. I was like, whoa, I love the women's section Goodwill. Shout out Goodwill and the women's section. Shout out.
But you're saying that for free. They're not even paying you.
Dog, my bad.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
They will
kidding.
better pay me. Pay me now.
Sponsor Ismail right now.
Right now, give me money, please. If I ask nicely, they'll give it to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Free pasta.
What's the outfit story?
This has a story. I got this when I was traveling in Italy with my friend, and there was a flea market on the street. So I was like, let me try it on. And the guy was really gassing me up. So I'm like, now I gotta buy it.
Yeah.
This scarf, my mom's.
Aw.
This shirt, I bought this 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, I saw you buy that. It's cute.
Thank you. And then this is my mom's too. It was her mommy bag.
Her
And
mommy bag.
Yeah, she had her my brother's diapers and like milk bottles and stuff. But she no longer has use for them because my brothers are outgrown.
She can still use it.
They outgrew the diapers. They
I know, diapers,
can't have
yes.
that around.
No, this one is an heirloom. That's a family heirloom right
It is an
there.
heirloom. I'll use it till it falls
You,
apart.
you could use it for if you have kids in the
Yes,
future.
exactly.
Your mommy bag.
That's my hope one day. And then my jeans, I think they're actually also my mom's. And then I got
Honestly, you're
these
repping your mom
on
today.
Urban, I think because I like warmers for the winter and I like layering. And my mom's shoes too. Damn, everything
No,
is my mother.
literally, you're her ambassador.
Yeah.
What are you wearing? My mom.
I am wearing my mom because I am my mom. I'm becoming her. Honestly, I've like seen myself grow into my mother, and it's kind of. I'm afraid.
She would be so proud.
I love you, mom, but I'm afraid.
That's so real. What'd you say?
We're all becoming our mothers.
Yeah.
That's it.
We are. No, we're literally becoming our parents and we don't even realize
Being
it.
my dad. What the fuck?
Ooh, that's tea.
Actually, shout out Dad. RIP, bro.
R.I.P. Oh, yeah. Damn.
He's smoking a cigarette with me right now. Thank you.
Pass a cigarette to your parents. I was
It's a lot in, like about garments, also what people are into like each year, like the trends and stuff. But one thing is like when we're sourcing, we don't really look at the trends. We just like happen to like gravitate towards what we like, and that's what slowly has built like our demographic back at home and like our regular customers. Like they would just like gravitated towards the stuff that we've been curating. So it's just like that's been really cool too.
I low-key want to make clothes in the future, but right now it's just like I feel like it's my study year, where like I'm just learning about clothes, do vintage, which is like exciting, and I think there's no other way. I mean, there's other ways to learn, but for me, it's like learning it from people's mistake and people's like goals and things that have aged well or things that I want to make in the future. Like I want it to last more than my lifetime, you know, like. You don't get to see that with the clothes a lot of time, but with buildings and things like that, those are permanent. You know, they stay after you're dead. Like
I agree.
after your days, like they stay longer than you.
I
They probably
agree.
outlast your kids' kids. You know, and I think that's the goal with clothes. It's like, what can we make now, or like can we create now that like people can use 40 years later? You know.
Like a timeless piece.
Yeah. We love pockets now, but because we have phones and we have things to put in them. Back then, they wanted it for cash, you know? They wanted it for quarters and they wanted it for like pocket watches. And so like finding that niche where it lasts like several years and decades and like even prime years, you know?
It's like at this point, this is like your top layer, you know?
It's cute.
But it's so oversized, you can't wear anything on top of it. And then it's like, I just want to keep you warm. But you know what? It's good quality and they really care.